And we're live. Alexander Smith going live. And we're live at the Alexander Smith show tonight. As I said, I would be coming on. I know that I said 7, but I know it's a bit later. Time I get everything ready took a bit of time. So I thought as I was waiting, or while I'm waiting, I will show some coins first before we decide to do the game. So, as we are going to go on, I see one person watching. One person watching. One person watching. One person watching. If I can get these out. That was me knocking a coin down, as in chapping it in the flip. And as you can see, let's turn that because the light's a bit bright on that. If we pull it away a bit, it'll probably a bit better. That's actually worse. That's actually worse than what it was. That's too bright. Oh. Let's see if I can get this right. That's a bit better. I've had to take it slightly up so that the bright light's not shining on it. It's a bad. So there's a 1988. And these were formed from spray can. The person who's watching, if you put yourself in the chat, you will be allocated a number, because I can't allocate your number if you just stay in the chat. Because this one says it's a you probably recognise Blistern, or Blistern will recognise that he's actually probably, hopefully, that he's not grey anymore, that he's actually blue, if I've done it, if I've done it right. Yup, blistering correct. But it says it's supposed to be a DD. It's supposed to be DDR. Supposed to be. I just thought, well, we're trying to get the game set up. We're waiting for to get the game set up because I'm not doing it the way we were doing it last week. As in, that was just as I said, it was a test. It was a test run or a mock up, but I will be still doing partly it, but I'm also doing it another way, and I don't want to be 3 hours again. If I don't talk as much, then I'll get through it a lot quicker. But I just thought we would have a look at these first because, as I said, they're long awaited, these. Because everybody said, oh, your live streams where you do your mail calls are a bit long. So I decided, well, I think so. A double die stamp. But as I said, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it on that one. Because that one says DD. That one says DD on it as well. That's correct. Because you've got Philadelphia, Denver, and then you've got San Francisco. But there was also Carson City, West Point, and then you've got the O one as well. But the O didn't do as much, and near did the West Points. Mostly you'll see is the Philadelphia, the Denvers, and the San Francisco. But sometimes the Philly, sometimes they were called plain sense because sometimes they weren't stamped, always stamped. They were not always stamped Philly on them. Because that one says DD on it. But I bought these off a spray can as in because he was going through them at the time and he wasn't 100% sure. And Paula Bloom came into the. So I'm just taking them that they could be just a plain 1990. It could be a plain 1995. Because that's why I put out the live streams or the mail calls so that everybody can else see them and they can make up their mind or they can tell me what they see in it. That's the whole idea behind it. Because I know some people are better than me. I've got more knowledge than what I have. A lot more knowledge. Because I said sometimes I think I'm a bit too harsh on the coins. Because I've seen some of them with little spots and blemishes on them. And sometimes I'm like, nah, that's not good for me. I'm just having to put them up slightly as in slightly like that, tip it up, just to take the light off it. because the light's really affecting it. As in because the lights is underneath that microscope and you can't even turn them off. If I turn them off or I turn the switch down, it's kicking it like a black screen. Totally black. But I will be allocating you a number. I will be allocating you a number. Because I was going to do like the GAW, the ones that I was going to do the GAW, what I was going to do was I was going to spin the wheel as and use have to guess a number in the chat. I'm thinking about that too. But then I was like, well, if I allocate you a number, then you're not going on, you're going on the wheel. Because as I showed you, as in the numbers from 1 to 12, and that's the minimum prize. But you don't pay nothing for that. I'm not asking for money off yous. If you want to donate to the Shipping Pot Fund or pay money into PayPal, totally up to you. That money will go towards as in shipping stuff out so that everybody gets their stuff. I'm going to allocate you number 6 because I'm going to give Paul Hampton number 4 because I still Paul still to get his winnings for last year. And I'm going to allocate you number 6. That's Blistering Barnacles. Blistering, can you tell me it is, see beside your name, is it grey or is it blue? Because I'm not seeing the YouTube side. I'm not looking at the YouTube side. I've only got the StreamYard side up. So can you tell me where you're grey, where you're still grey, or where you're actually blue, the colour blue against your name? Hi 710. I'll allocate you a number in a minute. 710. 1982. That says DDR on it as well, but I'm not too sure. Oh, why is this? There it says there, where he's put DDR on it. Right, well, if you're blue, that's good. That means you're the thingy. That means then you're a spanner now. Because I wasn't being funny. with you the last week. It's just that some people you take the piss out of being a mod. And I hadn't seen you on my channel before. But then Random says, he's fine, don't worry about it. I know Random. I know Rob. Rob's a good guy. Rob's one of the team. I don't even think that is a DDR, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure a DDR would be, you would see it. I'm sure it. Thank you. There's one that says a floating roof in 1969. There's I don't know if that's a scratch or whether that's a. Could be die crack. It could be on the surface. DDR double die reverse, flip it over. But that one, 710 to 69. I'm having to hold it up slightly as into the microscope because the light's killing it because they're in that because they're in the flips. Because it was spray can that put the DDR on them. And I don't say somebody's wrong. I just go with what I said on the flip, but I never believe what's on the flip because it could be wrong. But I usually just take their word for it. Or sorry, that's the one with a floating roof. That's the one that's supposed to have a floating roof on it. Is that a floating roof? So I'd need to go back to that double die then. If you should flip it over. See, I'm not using you guys as in intentionally. I just know yous know better than what I do. I'm I'm a phone expert. I can pick up an iPhone or whatever and go, that's not right, or something that's doing it shouldn't be doing. I can tell. But when it comes to coins, I'm still learning this stuff. And you don't never stop learning this stuff at all. Because you don't know about every coin that's got an error or variety on it. And all the reason I'm showing you it because I'm trying to do what I've seen before at auctions where they try and drum up enough people to come into the stream. And that's what I'm doing. Trying to get enough people involved into the wheel so we can play the wheel. It was spray can. But then he was only going off. He was only going off. He was only going off what the book was telling him. And then Paula came in and went, no. So he didn't sell it. He never sold it as a DDR. That's one thing. He didn't sell them as a DDR. What he done was he's putting coins under a microscope, checking them out, trying to figure out where they were or weren't, and then started putting them up for auction. And as he was carrying on, he was putting more coins up every time he took one away. He's putting another one up. So I bought them cheap, but it took ages for them to come. And then because people were saying about the live streams, because people were saying that live streams were too long with the mail call, I decided to cut it down a bit. So some of these didn't get shown. If it's a DDR, I'll have a double die stamp. Sometimes you'll see it on the the doubling of the numbers and the letters, but it's because that light's killing it. I don't know where to put the microscope further up or where to put it down, further down, because I can move it up and down, but I don't know how far to move it down for it to not do that as in with the light, because it is. The light's really bad. and it's because it's in the plastic, because it's like a cling film over the top of the coin. When it's not in the flip, it shows it a lot better. Because the other week when I showed you these other coins, guys, is they weren't in flips. They were just raw. So we were actually getting to see them better. It's like that one I found with the 1950 with the stamp on it, the number 8 on it. We could see it better because it wasn't in the flip. Because that one says tone, says off front or something, off front, and it says tone back. I don't have a green screen 710. That's what I'm saying. It's this light on this microscope. If you turn it up or down, maybe that done it. Maybe that done it a bit better. Because I've got it down further this time. But I'm holding it slightly at an angle to stop that glare. Hold on, 710, because I've got to give you a number. I'm going to do you number 8. Number 8, 710. Because your stuff was going to go out this week, guys, and Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to get out Monday or Tuesday this week. As long as it's not pissing or rain when I walk up that road. Because that's not a 1 cent, that's a nickel. That's 2016. But it says die chip on that. No, 710. I should have sent it last week when I said I was going to send it. Fucking lazy. Totally. Then end up Tuesday, I got upset. Because I went somewhere. Hi, Andrew. I went somewhere and it didn't turn out a good day at all. I was asked to go somewhere and I went somewhere as to see somebody, and when they saw me, they broke into tears, walked out the room. So it wasn't a good day at all. So it made me have mixed emotions when I come home. Oh my God. I can see that right through that. It looks like the moon shining right through the back end of that. About 710, even if it cost me 25, even if it cost me 25 to send your package, at least you've got it, and it means then that I've tracked it, because it means then I've got evidence against it. Some Rutherglen's changed the thing, mate. Changed the YouTube name. Rutherglen, Nathaniel, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Do you see that, guys? I can see that. I don't know if that's a dirt spot or whether that's actually right through the end, right through the other side of that coin. I can see it. See it right there. That there. That shadow. Right there. Like a football. That's what it looks like a football. A black mark. I'm wondering if that's through the other side of that coin. Behind it. Because I don't know where that would be. Where that would be his head. As in down there. Where his chin is. I don't know if that would be his chin. Where his chin would be. As in that part there. That's what I'm saying, Andrew. It's like a shadow. It looks more like a shadow body. It does when you look at it. Because there it's there. It's as if you can see the other side of the coin right through the back end of it. If you look at it. So if that was the case, it means then that would either be the top of his head, it'd either be the top of his head, as in his head, or it'd be right round about where his chin is. Or has that been struck on something else? Because you usually get the ones where the moon, it's like a moon on it, as in on the coin itself. Because it's in the plasticize. I can't 710 because it's in the plasticize, isn't it? It's in the actual plasticize itself. No, that's definitely hangman on underneath this, underneath that layer. It's underneath the layer of that coin. But could it be an oil stain? But no. It's right under. It's right round where you can see it underneath the Monticello, underneath that building, because it goes through the front and through the stairs, and then behind that pillar. So it is. So that would mean that it would be either part of his round head, or bottom of his chin, as in for there, for that corner, as in the roundness. And instead it would partly cut off part of his chin, that where it is, where that round is, unless something's been sitting on top of it and caused that. Because I know there's a coin out there that has got a moon on it. Andrew's to get a number as well. I just remembered. Andrew's to get a number, and so is so is Rutherglen. Right, Andrew's number 10. Andrew C. Number 12 is Rutherglen. everybody's like, "Oh, but why is Alec down coins in the wheel?" Because it helps me as in clear space instead of you buying them at auction. Because I've got to buy them to get them in the first place. But then it's supposed to be a coin community. I'm supposed to be able to help each other with each other's collection. And it's up to you where you want to send stuff in to the channel or where you want to send a donation in. That's totally up to you, because I'm not really monetized, and it's not the fact of the numbers or as in getting monetized. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get further up the ladder, and it'd be nice to get monetized, but I don't think it's going to happen. And if I can't become monetized on YouTube, I might as well do it on Facebook. But then I don't want to. People go, well, he's away over to Facebook. Why is he away over to Facebook and he's not on here anymore? Exactly, 710. Need doers, mate. I need doers, and this is how I was like, well, if I do this, everybody loves a freebie, and the freebies usually bump up your numbers, your views. And I noticed last week, and I was like, that's the first time ever that my views have went that high, 120 odd. And I was like really buzzing. I was like, if I can get numbers like that most of the time, I'd be really, really happy. I'd be ecstatic. I get 800s in the past 2 months. That's good. But I haven't been watching your channel lately, 710, so I haven't seen anything for your channel. Because YouTube tends to, if you haven't watched it for a while, I know you've been doing karaoke. Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that. It's not the best of lookers at all. Sort of spots, not a 1983. It's not the best looking thing on the planet. And there's that. That face could be better than that one. But then it helps me put all these ones by. This one says extra earlobe. This one says an extra earlobe, so it has. So that would be, there's 1983 and it says extra earlobe. Do you think it has an extra earlobe? That's because the colour's different on that one. Of course it is, Andrew. $800 or 800. That's good. I got fed up with looking at the revometer. Every time I looked at the revometer, it was 200 and odd. I was like, that's crap. And then it looked as if I was dropping subscribers. It looked as if I was dropping them down. I'm like, how can I be losing subscribers? Or the views size, and they were showing the views with a downward arrow. Aye, that's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about it as in because you've mentioned it, as in the many years that I had and why. This is why I stopped doing videos and all that, because I was getting downhearted as in the YouTube itself. It wasn't the supporters, it wasn't you guys. And then it was, as I said, the wheel was clashing on a Friday as well. It was clashing with the Durbans as well. because he's going to that as well on a Friday to pick stuff up. It's in God we trust, that says. Don't know why he's got a DD. He's put DD on it. I don't see the DD on it. I think he's got it wrong. He's got DD on it. 1982, and he's got DD on it. It says in the bottom, in God we trust. Where the in God we trust. That's where he's. But I don't see it. That's because people like karaoke and like seeing people make a total prat of themselves. That's why. I see the S. The S is kind of funky. So we get Paul Hampton's 4, Western's 6, 710's 8, Andrews 10, and Rutherglen's 12. So we still need quite a few names to carry the wheel through. And he's got DDR in this one as well. Now the G is funky as well. That G. I'm wondering if he's put it too far in the microscope, too far, as in too far down. And it's caused it to look as if, because the further you go down with a microscope, the more magnification you're going on the letters. I'm wondering if he's got that's what's happened when he's been looking at them. Because the further you get into that, the magnification goes, so you'll see it like thick. The letters would be thicker, which could explain that. Which could explain it. I'm thinking he's seen DDR. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not saying that. I don't say anybody's. I don't say anybody's wrong, especially in coins. Especially if you've been doing them for a long time. Most everybody that comes up singing knows they aren't singers. They just have fun, exactly. Because that's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. Because basically what happened is when I was there at 710s, or sorry, no 710 spray cans that night, as in when it was the auction, it was just throwing different coins in. But as he was putting them under a microscope and checking them out, Perry's to get a number in a minute. There's a bit of funky up there and a bit of funky there. It's not bad. There's a bit of dot. There's a spot there between that one. And then he's got die breaks over reverse or something he's got on there. I'm wondering if he's had oil on his hands at the time for a car or his truck or whatever. Because there another one that's got like a black, it looks like black on it. Because black oil can cause that on a coin. because it would stain it, especially used motor oil. It would stain a coin. Some of them will go. Some of them will go as in as giveaways or whatever. So I'm not really worried. Some of them will get chipped aside. I don't. I wouldn't sell something that I didn't like or it didn't look right to me. To get thrown in with something into somebody's package as a freebie, as an extra. 1989. So Perry's ticket number. I've just noticed number two's not taken, so Perry will get number two. I just noticed that. Perry. Perry card. I'm going to put Perry card and then I'll know. There's Perry custom cards. And ding me number two. Fucking back now. Because there's another one that says floating roof on it. 1970. 1970s. I always find goodies. I'm just going through these ones as in that because I picked out four that's like the way that spray cans put it in a flat piece of paper and then rolled it up. So there's two sets of flips on each long sheet. So I'm just going through them, showing them off. I'm just trying to, because I'm waiting for more people coming in, because the whole idea is to do the wheel. Did we see the floating roof? Did we have a look at the floating roof? Does that roof look as if it's attached? That looks as if there's a leg there. Because sometimes the leg can be faint. Sometimes the leg can be faint. Can be really faint. The leg. Because of the colour of the coin. Because you get the kind of brownie. Like a brownie. Because there's a BU. And he's put on that. DDR. Because I'm wondering. What I'm wondering is if he's done this. I'll show you what I'm going to put it down further. What he's done is he's had it down like that to probably run about there or even further down as in the tripod. And he's had it like that. So he said the magnification turned right up. The magnification. It's 1971. So you're saying look on the FG. Right, so let's look at the FG then. Look at the FG on the end, on the one end. I have found a few 1970s like that. So where's the FG? There's the FG there. So what am I looking for, Perry, on the FG? Is it because it's like that and that's what it'll show? There's a difference between the FG, is there? Is it supposed to look clear, the FG? I wonder if that's a set of bisons climbing up the stairs behind each other. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, some don't have FG. I hate when this happens, the notifications pop in. Hi, Ink. Ink's to get a number as well. So Ink's to get number... I'm going to give Ink number 7. Ink man. Ink man. 7, 8. Some have FG, but that one has. I'm alright. Or are you talking to Ink? Alright, sorry, he's talking to Ink. Because there's a one that's clear, the FG. That's the next coin. That says date. It says date P. Date P. We all know that if it's got no mint mark, it is a P. It's plain. That's plain. I'm feeling alright. Just wish the soreness would go away. Guys, if you want, share this live out so we can get more people in. Nice one, Taste of Venom. I'm tuning in from Edinburgh. We met on another channel not so long ago. Yes. Well, you hold on, Taste of the Venom. You've to get a number as well. So you've to get number. Try to think of the ones that's not taken. Number 3. Taste Venom. Taste Veno. Taste Veno. Taste Veno. Number 3. Which numbers have we not got? Got number 1 not got. Number 3 got. Number 9's not taken yet. Number 11's missing as well. I didn't watch it, Perry, but I will go and watch it if I can find your channel. If I can find your channel, then I'll go and watch it later on. I put a video up last night on my 26-cent quarter, a new era coin. Wouldn't mind going and seeing that. I'm actually want to go and see in the cinema, as in what's the name of the thing we call? I think it's called New Love, New. That's a shame. It's called New Love or something, but it's actually Bob Marley that's in it. I want to actually go and see that in February, because it's in the cinema on February 14th. Nasty seizure at the beginning of the month. Oh, fucking hell. Caused by a slip and fall. You knocked yourself unconscious. Jesus. Still recovering from it. Still a bit sore from the fall. You must have done it if you tell me, if you knocked yourself unconscious, you must have done a lot of damage then. If it's still sore. There's one with the FG. You can't really see the F. You can see the G, but and the colour looks so different. Let's see what that says. This one says off centre, it says on it. So what's off centre about it then? Try to think why it says off centre. It's probably where he's sitting, probably. Probably some hairline fractures in my arm and upper back area. Jesus Christ. I remember when I done my snuff box. In my hand a long time ago. I'd been silly as in trying to fly off a swing. Try to jump off it while it was still going in mid-air. Went flying, and as I come down, I ended up on the concrete slabs. Hand underneath my body. Broke the snuff box, or fractured the snuff box. Come home, and says to my mum, my hand's hurting. Tried to go and turn it. Couldn't turn it. She goes, you probably just sprained it. Wait until the morning. The next day I woke up and was fucking in severe agony. I actually fractured the snuff box. $7.10 saying it's a pretty interesting quarter. I'll need to go and look at it when I finish this live. I was hoping not to be along with this live, but because Spraycam was talking to Passion, and Passion was saying, which is Jessica, saying about they were going to do a live tonight. I was like, well, can't we just do it as in the threes together? But I've not got them linked. I didn't notice that. The pillars on opposite sides of them. Oh my god. He was in the bath. Lucky he didn't drown in the bathtub. Lucky he didn't drown in the bathtub. That'd be even what? That'd have been worse. I don't understand why has he got DDR and most of the some of these I'm taking them out and it says DDR and I don't see the DDR because it would be doubling on the letters, so it would be something's telling me is the magnification or the magnifying the microscope far down so far in the coins and thought it was doubling on the letters. Because the further you go down in the letters, you would be able to see them as in the thickness of them. Because Paula came in and went, "No, you're wrong about that. Or you're wrong about this one. You're wrong about that one." And he was like, "Okay." Instead of just instead of arguing with her, because Paula's quite knowledgeable about the pennies and all that carry on. Because she learned a lot of it off of Ken Peavy, because she used to watch Ken Peavy stuff, and then she used to help Ken Peavy out at times. And it was Ken Peavy that she was listening to a lot of the times, but she'd been taught off the other tutors as in along the line. And Paula came in that day at the auction. She's like, "No, you're wrong about that one, no." And he was like, I wouldn't say he took a huff. He just realised that maybe he was wrong with some of them when he marked them. So he just was, as I said, every time there was a bid going up, he was putting another coin on top of it. So I just took them. I was like, well, I'll have them. If I can get them cheap enough, I was like, well, it saves me breaking into rolls. But I will be breaking into rolls, guys, as well. I just don't know which ones you want, as in which years that you would like, or as in there's years that you maybe not, you don't have. Because I've got I've got not DDs, I've got BUs, and I've got wheats as well, but really nice ones. Just got to go back to work this past Monday after 37 days off. Aye, because you've been that long away for work. I can see that looks Victor. That looks like Victor David Bremner on the bottom of that. That's a 2017. But you can see his initials there. Or it looks like a set of initials there. Because that one looks like a Y. And that other one looks like an R or a P. You can see it right there. I can see it. I can see it there. And something there as well. Something in there. Or on that line. As in faint. It was by the grace of God that I'm still here. I don't wish what happened to me on anyone, including those you'd call an enemy. Aye, exactly. You wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy, as you said. I think you wouldn't wish anybody dead. You might think it, but you wouldn't see it. And you wouldn't wish it on somebody either. Because God works in mysterious ways, as they say. Exactly, Perry, it is a long time off. You're probably on quarter pay, which is, as in the name is, company sick pay. And that doesn't pay a lot of things either. Doesn't keep you. It's only a quarter of his wages that he's probably on. Just enough to get by on, or very little to get by on. 1 cent because it's 2017. A lot of people don't like the the shields. Some people are like, shield. Some people like the sort of older ones. No, because there's three watching, and I've got all used down. I've got all used wrote down the now. I'm just waiting to see if there's anybody else come in, because we might just run it, because we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've actually got 8 people. We've got eight people in it, so we have got a few to run it with. But I'd have loved to have got 12 at least, because that would have been better. Because I've got enough made up for three streams, so I've got enough for just over a month to do as with the wheel. But the reason why I don't put, because I don't like it feeling like I'm asking for handout, as in me putting the PayPal across the banner or anything, or a banner with the PayPal on it. I'd rather use, as in if you want or if you wish to donate, as in you can go onto the main banner on the channel and go into the pay and put it into the PayPal ME. But don't when you go into the PayPal ME, it'll say as in it's a payment per month. It's a payment per month. Don't even look at that part yet. Just ignore that part. If you want to put a one-off donation, that's up to you. You want to put a one-off donation in it. You just need to change it when you're actually in it, when you log into it. The PayPal ME. That's why I make cards. Lost my left leg. That's so weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. Perry saying about his left leg. Hello. Left leg as well. Fun enough. What is a peg called peg legs? Should actually make a channel, and that's what we should name it. Peg for all the peg legs. I just felt like doing that, guys. And that's not to get pit, and that's not to get pit. That's not to get pity. That's for other people to realise that, as in, he feel comfortable coming to the channel because of me saying about the left leg. Because I had to then accept it, as in that I was partially disabled for coming for an able body. And it takes a lot for you to accept that, to really accept it. That you become for an able body to my leg is colourful. You need to show it, Perry, at some point, as in if the leg's colourful, if you've coloured it or whatever. You need to show it. You need to do a video of it. Because it actually helps other people. See other people that have lost a limb or have lost an arm, it makes them not feel as if it's only just them. There's other people out there. And they don't feel alone. They don't feel alone. Looks like a big agate. Nice one. No, because I had the reason I came to YouTube was because I had a depression, or a depressional state. And the last one that happened, as in I took a nervous breakdown, and I was like, I'm not going back through that again, because the doctors end up, when you go to the doctors, all they do is they put you on tablets and think tablets are a way forward, that it'll help you, but you can actually get addicted to the tablets that they put you on. And I know when I had a depressional state, I usually pick myself out of it. I've done it a few times. It takes a while for me to come round. And that's how I decided, well, instead of feeling alone in this world, maybe it was time to do. There's something, I've just noticed something. That G, there's another G. You can actually see it up there. You can see it. It's another G right there. There's as if there's two G's. One, it's like a shadow behind it. You can see it. See it right there. And that's not the light either. I can see that. They call it phantom. They call it phantom pains, Perry. They call that, where the nerves think that they're still there, the nerve endings. I can actually kick my leg now. I can feel even though it's that there's no nerves there, as in where it's tucked under, because he decided to tuck me a different way when he stitched his back up. They used me as a bloody human guinea pig, so they did. He says, well, we've stitched you inside out. We folded it in the opposite way. No, I was adamant I wasn't staying in a wheelchair. I wasn't letting Mum push me. I wasn't being an invalid. I wasn't going to be an invalid. But it depends if you're strong-minded or not, how long it'll take you. But some people heal quicker than others, and there's other people that take longer to heal. But you become a slow process, as in because you're prone to infections after being cut open. But it depends on your age as well. Don't understand. Their letters are a different colour to their ones. Their ones look, some of the letters look cleaner than others. Although that big bit of tar or glue or whatever's there. Ink's right. Worst thing you can do is give up. You got to keep fighting. But the thing is, as in a survivor will always fight to the day they die. A survivor. But a survivor doesn't sink. He floats. A survivor will float on top of the water at all times. Although they get good days and bad days. Okay. keep going and they'll keep wanting to go. Although they get fed up. Sometimes like that because they get tired. They constantly fighting. It's like they fight all their life. It's like they fight for everything they actually have or own or want in life. They have to fight for it to get it. They probably needed the bed. That's probably what it was. That's probably why they let him out. But he'll have a hospital bed and all that carry on, because that's what I got. I was get, there was stipulations for me to actually get let out the hospital, and then I was basically laid up for a bit at home. I have. I don't know how far Robert's got his leg as in removed, as in where he's got, as in where he's below the knee or where he's further up above the knee. If he's above the knee, then he'll have the brace. He'll have the brace. He'll get the brace preset. He'll get the brace prosthetic. If you're below the knee, you get the one where you get the socket. Because I'm getting my socket changed. Because I says to them about it. This is about the bolt and all that car on. Because my actual where it's cut or amputated, it sits in it. There's a bolt. I'm right on a bolt, the top of the bolt. I says to them about it. Mine's broke. Mine's collapsed a while ago. And I got a fright in 1957. Nice one, Perry. I think you've got to complain to get your leg changed or for them to change even the prosthetic. Because if you don't complain about it, they don't do nothing about it. This is a die. She's on it die break. So it does. This says die break, LIB. Oh, right. He's put die break on the Liberty. That's what he's done. So that would be on the opposite side then. Fucking stupid flip. It's like a cut line that's going through it. You can see it there. Through the U and the N. Right through it, the U and the N, and then it goes up through there as well. Right through. Is it? It's gone down that way. It's gone down that way. The break. So it runs right through there. Then it's running through there. Runs right through. Goes through the F. Basically like a scratch mark. They're in a nice condition, they're in nice shape, these ones. That's what I'm saying about spray can. He's quite good when he's doing coins or whatever, when he's putting them under the microscope or as in he's going to sell them. Because he'll come and say it's out his collection. I know he's getting pennies off a guy right now. I don't know if I can find it. I did have, or I thought I had it, a 1909S. Can't find the bugger. I don't know if I thing me whether I gave it away to somebody or it's went into when I was putting stuff in to geese to somebody or whatever. I don't know. Haven't a clue. Or whether it went into a collection somewhere. Just can't find it. The bloody thing. I know it was Conan that first. It was Conan that went, whoa, 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 Alec, whoa, whoa. And I was like, what? And he's like, have you not seen what you did you not just see that? See what? See what? And it was him it was him that recognised it when I put it under the microscope. It was Conan that thing me that saw it. Conan's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, do you know that what that is? And I'm just looking at it as if it was as just a normal run of the mill thing. Do you know? Have you not seen that? He's like, take a look at that. He's like, look closely at it. And I'm like, what did you see? And he's like, that's the S1. That's who spotted it. Because I have shown it a few times, as in when it's the very start of the journey. That was in the early stages. As I said, I don't know where it. I haven't a clue where it is. And I'm like, not really bothered about it now because I'm like, if it's in the collection, it's obviously there somewhere. I just don't know where. And I'm hoping that I didn't, because as I said, I thought I'd maybe put it in Andrew's package. I kept saying to him, you sure you think me? You sure you've not seen it? Because I'm like, I can't find this thing. Because I've seen me do it. Oh, that's why I think, because the reason why I started buying coins off of Lemonhead, it wasn't because I wanted to. It wasn't a case of when I first started in the coin community, I wanted to buy, to sell, and then eventually I changed my whole way of thinking about the coin community. And then I thought, well, I don't want somebody else taking them out the community and for them just to go out the community for somebody to profit off the coins. I know that other coin collectors, that's exactly what they'll do. They'll get a wee bit of extra money or whatever for selling a coin or whatever out of their collection, as in what they call a book filler, and then they'll get a better one and put a better one in the book. I know, I understand. I understand most of the stuff that happens in the coin community, but my whole idea was to not let them get out the coin communities, and that was the whole idea behind it. Was to try and keep them as much coins in the coin community, and that's how I was like, well, what if I done put something on the table, and I was like, what if I was to give these back, and then I started to think, well, the thing is, I'm going to have to subsidise it somehow if I'm going to buy the coins, plus also pay the shipping cost. I thought because the shipping cost is quite a few bit of bucks. And then it was like Melissa said, oh, what's the point of us buying them back off of you when we can get them over here? But the thing is, I can easily put 50 pences and £2 coins in with stuff that's come back over again. And I'm one of these people. I love seeing a reaction. I love seeing the reaction of somebody when they get something that they didn't expect they were going to get, and they get a surprise with something else that's in it that they didn't expect should be in it. I don't give anything. I don't give away anything I was gifted or given. I usually, what I do is, if somebody's giving me stuff and maybe say there's 4 or 5 bits, usually I'll take out 2 special bits of it that I really like in it, and I'll keep them. But I also like when I'm given stickers as well, because it means then I can shout the channel out. Personally, I just collect, I don't sell, maybe one day in the future. I know some people taste venom, some people don't, but it depends what you're into. Because I didn't feel comfortable within the UK community, because it was as if they sectioned us out, or that's the way it felt to me, as if you're not welcome here at the moment. We need to get to know you. The Americans didn't do that to me. They made me feel more than welcome, and that's why I ended up started buying of Americans, because that's all I specialise in this channel. I've got more American stuff and Canadian stuff and bits of foreign, but I can get the British coins, as in the stuff that's like the ones from decimalisation. But I do know where to get the ones before them. Before there's an auction house not so far away from me. She's been on bargain hunt many times. Anita Manning. Well, Anita Manning's auction house is not far from me. It's actually in Glasgow, so it's about an hour or something. It's about an hour and a half away from me if I go on the bus. But if you do it by car, it's like 20 minutes. As in into town. Bigfoot's to get a number as well. So Bigfoot will get. I'm going to give Bigfoot number 9. Number 9. Bigfoot. No, I'm just doing these now. I'm just doing these now, so that basically we're looking at these first. Because this says miss a die, it says on it. It says miss a die. I don't know what that means, miss a die. So there's the liberty there. And then we've got in God we trust. There's one that says in God we rust. It's actually lost its T, but I don't have many of them. The ones. And I'm trying to work out when he's put on the flips what he's trying to say on it. That's what I'm trying to work out. Trying to work out what he's miss a die. Miss a die. This says miss a die. I don't know. I haven't a clue. It's 1983. This one says DD front. Ah, that's definitely. You can see the N. You can see the N behind it. And it's behind the O as well. That was a hare. That was a actual hare. Well, if you should have said 710 if it was bothering you. Who's the tails turn their head sideways to look at these coins? You should have said, because there's the N there. You can see the N behind that. The same with the D. So some of them, some of the coins he put as in the DD, saying about the DD front, he's right, definitely about that. But there's the, I don't know if some of these will go into my collection. I don't know. I've got a, I've got a Greg Arbuckle knife. I had to actually email Joe. I had to email Joe and say to him, I definitely want one. But what I done was, as in because they were saying about putting into Greg Arbuckle's account, what I done was I made sure there was a wee bit extra and says to Joe, can you put it in for me? As in send the money to Greg Arbuckle's family, so that it means then I know that he definitely got it, because it only needs one digit out, as in the PayPal, and it goes to a different person. So I wanted to make sure it went to the right person. You're right, it is a nice penny there, a 1999 one. But you can actually see, that's what I'm saying, you can see the lettering. And I've actually pulled it down, but it's not, because that's what I thought. Maybe there was a possibility. Maybe there was a possibility he's pulled it down too far, and that's what he's got wrong, as in the actual. But it's about 2 inch or something away from the bottom plate. Because I thought maybe there was a possibility that that's where he'd seen it. But you definitely, in some of the coins, you can see it. You can see it a mile away. You don't have to really put it under a microscope to see it. You can see it without it. You probably see it with a loop, a jeweler's loop. But that's definitely nothing. That's just DD. You put DD on that one, but I don't see the DD on that. And maybe he's right with that one. I just I just notice it. You can see the thickness of the you can see the thickness of the D. There's like another, it's like as if it's got a, you see the thickness of the line, because there's the line there, and there's another line there. You can see the thickness of the band, of the lettering, just there. Look for the YDM on the back. People's trying to time me. People's trying to teach. People's trying to teach me. You're teaching the simple Simon, the pieman, on coins. I'm wanting you to interact. That's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to interact. I want in the comments for you to teach me, as in things that I haven't seen or I haven't noticed. That's what it's a case of, so I've actually seen it. And says, aye, it's definitely. Bigfoot's asking, is that small date? And there it's for yourself. So there it's for yourself, Bigfoot. It's 1982. I don't know the difference between small date and large. To me, they look very similar. But then I noticed what he spotted as well. There's the E, the thickness of the E, and there's the thickness of the D as well. It's just that the colours variations is harder to see because it's the colour of the actual coin itself. Look at the O. I'm gonna take a rough guess at that. I'm gonna say small date because of the O. The O is not as proud. It's not as in bold, so bold. The actual O itself. To you, that looks like a 7 or a 5. Aye. Aye, Bigfoot's right. Because if you turned it round, that would be a 5 round back to front. But then the 2 is not so rounded. It's not so rounded, the 2. I'm already seeing doubles. Some people like your things, some people do drink at the weekend. I'm seeing doubles already. See, that's what I like. That's why I like it. I think it's fun between the lotties because, and that's what I like about the coin community. You kind of have a laugh with them. Right, now I get these guys. Aye. There's one that's 1982 there, and actually the two looks different. Aye, right. Because on that says, I think Spray Cans gave it away. He's put on it. That one says L on it, so that'll be a large date. I didn't even notice that. It wasn't until I looked at it there again. I don't even know which one we were looking at there at all. No. This one says DDR on it, and so does this one. I don't know if it was the one that says MAD on it. Because there's a 92 that says MAD on it. Because there's one that says MAD on it. Whatever the hell that is, MAD, MAD. I just was using the coins basically so that we could get enough names on the wheel itself. That was my whole idea behind it the night, was to put coins under the microscope first and then go for there. Because this one says mad as well. MAD's put on it. (1967). Because it was 710 that gave us the kick up the backside, kick up the backside, and kept saying about spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. So he kept on egging it on, and eventually I thought, well, bugger it. But then, as I said, it started clashing with the Durbins, and that's how we stopped doing it. It wasn't a case of because I didn't want to do it. I just felt it was clashing on a Friday. I was like, people's running in and out of time with Durbins and running into mine, my stream as well. I was like, but if I time this right, I try to time it before they come on live. So it wasn't to try and get money in before their auction. It wasn't that at all. It wasn't that at all. Dinner is ready. I'm going to go and eat something. Have a wonderful rest of the day and the rest of the week, and hope we see you all soon. Alright, bye. Thank you for away then. Some people's like, you have to be here to collect your winning. Just give them it. Just they've won it as in their names come out. Just put their name on it. Put their name on it, and then tell them if you see them, as in that they've won. As simple as that. Don't make it any hard. Don't make it harder. You've taken the time to come in. You've taken the time to come into your stream to see what you're doing, to be part or to support you, and then they've had to go. It's not their fault they've had to go. They've got a life as well. They're not just going to sit about waiting for you all night. I don't know, guys, better do. The GAWs first, or better do the wheel first. Notification of what I said to MJ Fenson earlier on. Right, what I've done is I've done 1, 2, 3. I think it was 4. I think it was 4 in total. Right, I've got four of these, right? So I've got where's the one with the? There should be the one where I put that away for next time. Right, so you get Kisses from Scotland. Scotland bumper sticker. Mr. Bagpipe. That's a 2. Alexis or Alex. That is a 2.5 gram 1982 small date. You better authenticate it. I will at some point. And then I've got, I don't know who would like that. It's an older £5 note, which it says Royal Bank of Scotland. This one says Royal Bank of Scotland on it. But it's got Jack Nicklaus on the back of it. It was actually designed with Jack Nicklaus, the golf player. Because that was the one with the polar bear on it. So what I was thinking is, if you've got a number, if I've gave you a number, I'm going to run the wheel and I'm going to do it for the 4 times, as we're doing it them first, and then we'll do the one. We'll do the one where you get your minus prize, as in the minus your minimum price, because it's marked 1 to 12, and then after that it's the first, second and third prize. Because it'll be a case of, after we do them from 1 to 12, we'll do first, second and third, and whatever number it falls in, that's who wins it, as in first, second and third prize. Well, I want to do these ones first. But what I need you to do, guys, is I need you to go into the video. What I want you to do is go into the video with the novelty gifts or the novelties from Scotland, and you have to only pick out one thing that you like out the 4 bits that's in that video, because I want a vote on. What I want is a vote on the novelty stuff, so that I can rule 2 out. Because I want to be able to go back into there for the next lot and get, say, 20 or 30 maybe 20 or 30 of them, or as in the ones where the magnets or whatever, but I only want 2 designs left in that. I don't want 4, because 4 I think's too much. It wasn't the price of them. It was a case of I wanting more of them, but I want them so that basically, because everybody was asking me, as in something for Scotland. I can't remember where that was in. Now. I took it out and then I can't find it. 1, 2, 3. I can't find the bloody thing. Alright, it's in there. It's alright. It's in there. There's a thing with 3 coins that's in there. I'm burning daylight. Need to get it thawed out. put a diesel heat, put a diesel heater underneath it. Put a diesel heater underneath it. That soon thaw it out. As long as it's not a synthetic pipe. If it's a metal pipe, it'll heat it with a diesel heater. Because that's what to do with the big trucks or the big. I seen it done with big loaders. As no big loaders or a caterpillar. They put it underneath the diesel heater or a diesel set a fire and put the diesel under with diesel in it and let it heat it up because it will unfreeze it, especially if it's frozen. Freeze it enough and the water will start moving. If you're away, that's fine, Bigfoot, if you're away. If you win anything, ring me, I'll let you know, or you'll be able to see the video, so it'll go the live stream, so you'll know whether you've won or not. Glass blow torch. It's been there for ages, but Venom. It'd be better just to put a thing with a diesel heater underneath it and that's that. It means then he doesn't have to stand there watching over it. But it depends what the pipe's made of as well. So we're going to run this. So we've got as for the first one is number 11, so that's nobody's got number 11, so I'm going to put that down there and I'm going to move to the next one. So the next one is Scotland with 3 coins in it as well. That's the next one. So I'm hoping we get a number that that's number 6, so that's Bliston wins that one. That's the GW, and that's Bliston. So that's your first one, Bliston. I'm going to do it again anyway, 710, because this is for the GAWs. Because I took 4 of them out, because I've not got enough of them. That's the thing with the novelty stuff. I've not got enough of the novelty stuff, that's the problem. That one I put in a keyring. The one with the line rampant. The keyring. It's got a solar panel on it, and it actually, as you move it, the solar panel picks up the line rampant. Because it shows the line rampant underneath and says Scotland on it. That's the one with Jack Nicklaus. So, but I'm going to go back to that other one because that was number 11. That was number 11. The number that came out for that. And Bliston's got that one with the Scotland one on it. But I'm going to do the next one is that because I've done 4. That's what I need to do. I need enough people in that video or that video that was for the novelty stuff, and for you to put a comment. I like just put what one you like, because it was like William was like, I like the one with the cat or the one with the cat, but then I was like, it's not a cat, it was a dog. But I wasn't arguing with him. I just said I was laughing and says it's a dog. It's a Scotty dog. It's a Scotty dog that's in it. He goes, well, it looks more like a cat, or it's a cat. Looks like a cat, or it reminds me of a cat. I think he said it reminds him of a cat. I think that's what he said. The comment. I don't argue with anybody. That is number 9, and that is Bigfoot. So Bigfoot's won that. Bigfoot. That's Bigfoot's one. That's the one from a one that Bigfoot's got now. There's one for Jack Nicholas. As me Jack Nicholas. Hopefully 710 does. Could it be nice to with that? That is number 3, and that's Taste Venom. So Taste Venom won that. Taste Venom. Taste Venom won that one. So you didn't get the Jack Nichols one. 710, sorry. Last of all, not least. That's number 3. That's number 7, that's Inkman. Inkman. That's 710s like that. Let's just ride this. There's we do the minimum price. I should just do it like as instead of you can donate it to somebody, Venom. You pick somebody for the thing if you want, as in donate it to somebody else. You pick. It's yours. It's you that got it, so it's you. It's to give it away. You can say in the chat, give it to such and such. You pick whoever you want. But I'll just write it with, instead of yours on it, as in Taste Venom, I'll just put donated to whoever you decide to donate it to. Because I just wanted it to be fun, that was all. He said to give it the ink, so Ink's got Venoms. So I put that in Ink's packet then. Donated from. Yeah, it says donated from Taste Venom, and I'll put it into his Ink's packet. I'll try and fold it up so that it gets in. So it goes into Ink's packet, and then it means in that Ink's got it. Because that's why I did this, so that basically everything goes into a packet and then it goes into their bags. It's up to them whether they want to leave it until it becomes a wallet or not. It's up to them. Because last year's stuff didn't go over, although there was money in the pot. It wasn't a lot, but there was enough to get a couple of items there, but it didn't happen. I got lazy, but I wanted to show videos that it was there. I didn't show them that it hadn't went back into stock because I wouldn't do that. Somebody wins something, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put it back into stock. I wouldn't do that. Put it back into stock and think, well, I hope they don't say nothing about it. It's up to them if they want to donate it back to the channel. That's totally up to them. The whole idea was to give something back to the supporters. Because without you guys, there wouldn't be a channel. It wouldn't be as good as what it is. Because I don't actually need to do the spin the wheel. I could actually give yous a packet and just say, right, that's you got a packet. Because that was the whole idea, was the 1 to 12. You could just do the numbers as in like first, second and third. Because there's 12, so that's that can be Rutherglen's number 12. Number 2 is Pericard. Because that's what I've done. So we don't actually need to spin the wheel to win it. Number 3, that would be yours, Taste Venom. That's insane. Because there's something inside that. I've made it like a surprise because what happened is I sold something to somebody else, Irish lad or whatever, over in Ireland, and he gave me £50 or whatever for the surprise bags or whatever it was. And I didn't realise that he was sending me over money for it. I was just giving him it out of the goodness of my heart because he's supporting the channel or whatever, so that he'd something from America or whatever. And he didn't realise that I was giving him it for nothing. He gave me money for it. So he sent me a couple of coins. So what I did with his stuff is I split it up and put it back in for the channel, as in for the supporters, from him, as a donation from him. And then end up, my family collects sent me stuff which was supposed to be for my collection, which he sent 10 pences or whatever. And I didn't open the envelopes, the little envelopes. So I was like, well, I'll take two bits out of that for family collects and keep them for family collects. But I was like, well, what do I do with the others? So I seen them in the wee envelopes and I thought, I'm like, I can come in nice for the thing, for the wheel. Because I was like, well, it's not me that's picked them, so I don't know what's in them. And I thought, well, that's a good thing, as in to send somebody with something that I don't know, so it surprises them when they get it. I thought, well, it's from my family collects or whatever. I haven't seen family collects for a long time now. So that'd be your one. So that's Taste Venom. Number 4 is Polly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a shortcut tonight. Paul H, number 4. That's his. Number 12 is Rutherglen. Number 12. Number 2. I don't know if that's Dale. I'm like, is that Dale? But change the name to Coin Worlds? Is that actually Dale? Because he's just come in, so it means then that he's to get a number. As in, if that's Dale. Is that Coin World UK? Because I see it saying Coin Worlds. Or is that a different Coin Worlds? Because I know he changed his name to Coin Collect. but it looks different, that avatar, so I don't know. No, I wasn't having a go. 710. I'm not saying he's not allowed in here. I'm just saying, is that because I thought it was Cornwall UK, maybe took the UK part off, as in dropped the UK and just put Coin Worlds. But you're saying that it's only created it yesterday. Nice to see you, Cornwall, and welcome to the coin community. That's what I'm trying to, because he's just come in, so I was like, I need to give him a number. I can't think what number's left. I'm going to put Coin Worlds as number 11. Number 11. Coin Worlds. Boston, that's what one was wondering if it was CWUK and dropped the UK. It's a different Coin World, that's fine. It's alright, it's not a problem. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. It's somebody new that we haven't met before. Give them the chance, the opportunity. And we'll find out how good a person they are. Perry card. Perry card. No, because I try to do it the quicker way. I know, exactly. It just means we get 2 coin molds now. Where's number 11? Bastard, number 11. Where's number 11? Number 11. Number 11 gets coin molds. Coin Worlds. Coin Worlds, if you're still here on this channel, you're more than welcome to be here and take part. Just because people don't know you yet, we will get to know you as a person and take the time for you to get to know you. It's just because your name was the same as another channel and we weren't sure. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I wasn't saying that you can't be in here. I just was wondering if maybe that Dale or Cornwall UK had maybe changed as and dropped the UK part, because I know that Dale had changed his avatar and called it Coin Collecting or something, and he's changed it slightly, his name, his channel. So I thought maybe that's what had happened. So there's yours, Coin Worlds, as and there's number 11, because I'm going to do it a quicker way tonight. Poly 4. Number 8, I'm looking for number 8. Number 8, there's yours, 710, 710. Number 8, number 8. Because I'm going to do the first, second, and third prize, guys, as in with the 1 to 12, the numbers 1 to 12. I'm just trying to get this as in to write it. There's blisters. There's yours, blistering, as in number 6. So that goes into blisters pack. That's blisters. Blisters number 6. And blisters. Bigfoot's number 9. Bigfoot's number 9. There's Bigfoot. Bigfoot's is there. That's Bigfoot's. Bigfoot gets that one. That should be big enough to get in there. I'm hoping that Coin Mold's he's not fucked off because he feels as if uncomfortable, as in for us sort of making a big deal out of it. Because that was the last thing I wanted. For somebody to feel uncomfortable. That's Bigfoot's. Number 7, that's Inkman's. Ink. Man. There's Inkman's stuff. That was donated by from. That was Inkman's there. There's Inkman's. There's Inkman's theirs. There's Inkman's. Inkman's. There's Andrew's. Andrew C's. Andrew Cooper. I put an ANDC on it. Number 5 and number 1. Number 5 and number 1's not taken. That's them. And then we're going to do the one to, if I can find it, what prize, the first, second, and third prize. I'm going to do it back to front, guys. I'm going to do third, then second, and then first. So I'm going to do third prizes 2003. No, sorry, 2000 and I think it's 2005 S Oregon, as in the IC. It's an ICG slab. There it says there, International Numismatic Bureau, and then it says 2005 Oregon, 25 cents, deep cameo, gem proof is in that one, so that's third place. So in third place we have number 10. So number 10 is Andrew Cooper in third place. Andrew Cooper's one. Andrew Cooper's one, yeah. That's his first place, so that was second. Second place. Second place is an early An early Jefferson nickel, 1938 to 1976, by International Bureau Numismatic, second place. Number 12 is Rutherglen. No, Perry, it's no. This is my way of giving back. You're putting something on the table, as in you've only got a little. You've only got a little thing, as in you didn't win a big thing yet. You might. You might. You need to wait and see. And I've got first place to do. I done it quickly tonight, as in to try and cut down the amount of hours that I tend to do, because it ends up I've only got 20 hours as in left, or 20 hours in total for the month. So I've got to cut it down. It was 4 hours the last time. I try to cut it down the amount of hours, or the amount of hours in live stream. I'm just putting it away. Your other one, that's Rutherglen, got that one. That's second place. And do the first place. First place is that one there. I don't know, I can't remember what year that actually is, as in the slab. The whole idea is, as in if you want to donate, that's what the donation will be to, as in the shipping pot fund. That's up to you. I'm not making it compulsory. I'm not saying that people have to do it. I'm not saying it's up to them. It's up to them if you want to put a donation into the shipping pot fund, as in just put it into the PayPal. Because there's a PayPal. If you go to the top banner, you see a PayPal link. It's it's actually in on the banner. If you click on the banner, the PayPal ME, it'll take you to the PayPal ME to put it in. But that's totally up to you. I'm not going to start making people feel guilty that they have to donate, that they have to do it. I'm not going to make it that way. I'm not going to make them feel like that. That's only up to them. If they want to help, that's totally up to them. That's first place, and I can't remember what's in that black velvet. Can't remember. Can't remember. I'm not going to open it. It's only if somebody wants me to open it to see what was in it. It's totally up to them. Number 3 is Taste Venom. So that's Taste Venom. So Taste Venom did win something. He won that. He won a slab. It's in there. 710 the PayPal as and it's on the top banner. That's what I'm saying. You just need to go to top banner, click it, and it'll take you to it. But just as I'm saying, as in Inkman Taste Venom gave you donated there's a £5 note in there as in with Jack Nicholson on it, or Jack Nichols in it, and your little other bits as well. So there's, but he didn't win as in, I don't think he didn't win first, second or third prize, but he got that. And also what Venom, Taste Venom donated to you. Do what? Do what? And that's Taste Venoms as in he won as in first place. I don't know what Ink's going to do what seriously. He's got a question mark, so I'm trying to figure out what he's actually referring to. Where he's referring to the paper, the PayPal, or where he's referring to that, because that's what I'm saying. He's donated to you, as in Venom's donated that to you, but I've gave Venom his first place. He's got his first prize, so that's Venom's. That's going to Venom, whether he likes it or not. As in, but he donated his other one, his GAW one. So he did, as I said, you've got a Kisses from Scotland, your little minimum prize, your 3 coins that was in there, because that's what you got at first, Ink, and then Taste Venom says donate that to, I says, well, you pick who you're donating it to. So he's donated that to you. Right. And then you've got your, that's what I'm saying, you've got your Jack. That's actually that's legal tender, but they've took him out of circulation. They ones, the Jack Nicholson ones, or Jack Nichols. But that's actual legal tender. They just changed the colour. That's an older note before the polymer. But that's what I'm saying. Is it Jack Nichols with the polar bear on the front, as you can see. The polar bear. Plus you can take it out of there. I've just made it flat. Taste Venom, you've got first prize. That definitely, aye. You're taking that. Because that's got a slab in it. It's not like an annex. It's not an annex one. It's not a PCGS. But a lot of what they do is, in America, what they'll do is, say for instance, it's for another grading company. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll take it out the slab and then send it to get regraded, as in to get a better grade on it, or to get annex or PCGS on it. But you actually have to pay to get it accredited or whatever graded. But that's an actual Jefferson nickel. So it is. That's your first prize. With your two of my stickers, and I can't remember what's in the velvet bag. Can't remember. Sometimes I'll do them months before and then forget what's in them. Totally forget what's in them, or I'll put stuff in them and go, I don't even remember. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give some people things that they haven't seen before. That was the whole idea behind the channel, is to give people things they haven't seen before. Things that because people ask me about, can you get stuff from Scotland or whatever? That's why I started doing the novelty thing, was to send them something from Scotland, to say, I've been to Scotland. I don't care if somebody turns around and tells white lies. That's totally up to them. I've been to Scotland. And then they can tell them Barnacle. I think it is because I did put stickers in the in the thingies. Why did that come out of that bag? Why did that come out of that bag? Because obviously I must have. Where's Andrew's bag? I'm trying to find Andrew's bag. His thingy bag. I thought I put them in that. Oh, that's there, that's fine. There's Andrew's bag there. Venom did the gay. Taste Venom's number 3. Oh, that's Taste Venom's. I forgot about that one. Because he's number 3. That's his thingy as well. So you've actually got that. You've actually got your minimum price. You've actually got your minimum price Taste Venom. You've got that minimum price, and then you've actually won first prize. So you've got that and that coming. I'm like, where's Taste Venom's? What the hell is that? Well, hold on, Venom. I put this bag that's for Andrews, so I remember. Because I put it in order or whatever and put it in my bag, so it's all there. So that their stuff's all done. So what I'll do is I'll leave the envelope because I think the envelope might be maybe a 50p piece. So it might be, unless you want me to open that as well, because I can open the little bits, or do you want to spoil it? He says open it, pal, let other people see what it is. So in the minimum one you've got your I think that's can't mind what one that is, whether that's Denver or Philly. Can't mind. Well, that's your. Hold on. Let's put it under the. Oh, poor William, me missed it too. Poor William. He's only just appeared. Right, so let's put that under the. Let's put it under the. So you've got William, you need to come next week because that's the game over. That's us done. Sorry, buddy. Try to cut it short and sweet this week. So there's a 1993 nickel. So that's your plain, that's your P. And then you get your it's Queen Elizabeth. So that'll be that's your sixpence for 1964. And the sixpence. Whose auction was it, William? Because I don't know anybody that does a Saturday. There's your Indian head. Your 1900 Indian head. And then you've got your 2 cents or your 2 cent euro. The euro 2 cent. For 2017. That's in your minimum one. Well, taste venom. And then you get your krona. Your 20 krona. Probably it is silver 1946 because back then they were in the silver content in a lot of the UK ones. It wasn't until they decimised it that they started putting the cupro nickel in them. So there's your Harold V whatever as well. That's in your minimum because you asked to see what was in it. There's your There's your 1944. That's your wheat. That's what I'm saying. I just put quite a few bits in it, taste venom, and then we'll open the, because I'll put it back in the envelope so you can see what's in the brown envelope. Because you should let other people see it. Nice. A 1936 S nickel. And your envelope. That's 90%. That's 90%. That's 90% silver. Hold on till I get it. It's there 90%. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's not a nickel. It's a $0.25. Forgot it's $0.25. So it is. That's $0.25. It's not. I'm thinking it's a nickel. It's no. That's not a 5. It's not a 5 cent. That's a quarter. You've got a $0.50 and then you've got a quarter. So that's a quarter actually. It's 1936 S. It's 90% silver. In your envelope. Your little envelope, so it is. In your bag, in your black bag, there might be. You might even have a 50p piece. There might be a brand new one because I know I put in Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex get put in a couple of them. I remember other stuff. It's a 25. Yep. Exactly, taste venom. It's a 25 cents piece. It's in that. because you get $half, it's the same. $half, like you're 90% or it'll be 40%. And then this is in your first prize, so you've got one of my channel stickers, and then you've got that's your slab. So you've got a 1946. That's a nickel. That's the nickel. That's a 5 cent piece. And slab. It says it doesn't tell you what grade that is, as in what grade they've gave it. But that's it, and it's the actual slab itself with a code on it, with its own barcode. I've got a few, but not as early as that one. That's good. That was the whole idea, was to get, because that's my sticker, the channel sticker. And then I'll open the bag so you can see what's in the bag. There feels like at least about 4 or 5 bits in that bag. So there's a 41S. It's not in the worst shape, but it's not in the best shape either. A 1941 Sweet. And then you've got that's a V nickel. That's a V nickel. 1903. That's what they call it. The reason why they call it a V nickel is because it's got a V in the back of it. That's a V nickel. Or a V cent, they call that. There's a 5 cent. Aye, exactly. See, Taste Venom asked to see them out, let other people see them, that's what he said. So he's looking at the ones that he's saying, I've not got that in my collection or whatever. There's that's what I'm saying, that's his ones. It's a shame about that too, that Mercury dime. With that break right in the middle of that. It's a 1942. Because we sometimes say that that's a pig. It's an actual axe head, but we actually see it as sometimes like a pig because it looks like a pig on the log without its tail, without a curly tail. It's an actual axe. That's what I want to see. Did it look like a pig? Because we sometimes call it a pig in a log. We laugh about it. Because there would be its feet. And there's its snout. Last it's only wins for it's wins the Taste Venoms. I put it up. She zoom out. I want to disappear. I want to go. I'm just showing them the wins, that's all. War nickels have 35% silver. but dime people say but dime people say 33%. That's something I didn't know. It's the rose, the one with the angel wings on it. Says it's a rosy. I'm gonna leave it at that. There's a 1928 wheat, and then last of all you've got a Venom, you've got a 2015 NIFC half dollar, a 2015 D. That's in the bag. Because I don't know what people want. I just put in what I think that people might. I can't spell rosy. Aye, that'll do. Aye, it's a bit of paper, I think, maybe. There. Unless it's a bit of white. Is it off the fluff off the flip? I bet you it is. That'll come off probably. There might have been a sticker at some point somebody's put. There it's off. There it's disappeared. So it was only on the card. You're welcome. You're welcome, buddy. That's that buttoned up. Means then that he's got his bits and pieces. Because it's nice to you, as in, especially if you're in Edinburgh, as in, and you've got a thing about collecting American and Canadian, as in the Canadian stuff, because we can't get a hold of it over here unless we bring it back on holiday. But if you've got somebody that actually collects it or ships it over, it's a lot easier. Inkman, as in the PayPal links up in the top of the banner, and my email address is Alexander is never in fucking change. That's funny. I forgot. You need to thing me. I forgot about that. I think, as in, you need to send for the thing me our information. It's right. I'm going to put it in chat, guys. But tell me when you've got it, as in when you've took note of it, so I can delete it. Nice one. Says ban user and delete their comments. Can't ban a chat owner or moderator. Oh crap. Inkman was banned and their comments were removed. Oh crap. So, sorry, Ink. I tried to delete my email address for the thingy for the chat, and I banned I banned Inkman. Crap. How the hell do I get that back then? Does anybody know how to ring me? How to if you do that in StreamYards, does anybody know how to get that back? As in he unban somebody. Fuck. Shit. Look at YouTube. Look at YouTube comments. I know I don't see them, but I banned them. I banned them by accident. A 5-minute ban or a channel ban. I was trying to delete my Gmail from the. I was trying to take a note the I was trying to take away the Gmail, and it says ban user and delete their comments. And what I've done is Inkman7878 was banned and their comments were removed. But I don't know how to fix it, as in we on StreamYard side where I can get into. Because it doesn't say like as in if you press Inkman, you can't. It doesn't say like as in you can unban them. It doesn't say unban, and it was total accident. I didn't do it on purpose. I feel bad now because I did that to Inkman. Totally was accidental. Totally accidental, so it was. Can one of the mods post both in the chat for you? I got the email. Maybe I did. Maybe I sorted it. Maybe I sorted it with coming back in the stream again. Maybe you can, as in, come back in the stream and it puts it back to where it's supposed to be. Is that the same for PayPal? And I'll send a few dollars to help with shipping. What do you normally do on your streams? We've only just started the wheel, as in the wheel was started last year, but it was clashing with the I'm still here. Can you not see my comments? No, I think what happened was is I tried to delete my Gmail thing so that in case there was a troll or whatever, as in to try to get it. And what I've done is I've clicked on yours as in as it was scrolling up, and it says I can see you now. Go and stand in the corner. I know, I just ting me totally is I tried to the Gmail because you used to be able to do in StreamYards was is when you done it in StreamYards, if say for instance you weren't on your YouTube side and you were only on your StreamYards, what you could do is if you didn't want something in the chat or whatever, you could actually delete it. But now they've put on it, it says ban user and delete comments. So if you click the three dots and you press as in instead of because I didn't want to ban it, I just wanted to delete the comment as in with my email address in it. And while it was scrolling up, I've touched on the Inkman's and it ends up what's happened is it said ban. So I'm looking in StreamYard's side how you unban somebody. Because I was like, well, if you did that with somebody, surely you can unban them. Surely you could unban them. But then I'm thinking, the only other thing that I was thinking is if you went on your Google side, if you were on your Google side, if you were using like your Google account, surely it would go into your banned or your blocked list. So you would go into the block list and do that and do that. But then I decided, what if I went out because when I hit the comments, all I could see was the comments part disappeared, and all I could see was my box as me being the host. So I was like, I wonder if it's in the settings, as in StreamYard settings somewhere. So that's what I was looking for, as in to see if it was in there. Because I get upset with myself if I did something by accident and then I'm like, how does that other person take that? I'm straight on it. I'm like, I would be upset if somebody did it to me deliberately. That's what I was explaining. I didn't do it deliberately. I went to delete the comment as in to take my email address away out the chat because I've heard people saying that even if you end your live stream, they can still mess about with it. They can actually still mess about with it, a troll, because that's how they get through it. They go into the stream, you're the last one, and then they start deleting things that you shouldn't be deleting. I think it's ridiculous that us creators have to look after ourselves and do everything that YouTube should be doing, the work that YouTube should be doing, as in with their system. If they know certain things that's happening or certain things that's been getting done, right, and that's wrong when what they're doing as in trolls or whatever, or nasty people doing that, surely YouTube should be doing something about it and saying, right, hold on a minute here, we should be deleting that or we should be actually hiding that so that they can't see that, so they can't get through that. I think it's ridiculous. Wait, hi Israel. I think it's ridiculous as in that YouTube doesn't look after their creators properly because they should be doing that. I just want to see something on that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that. That's what I was trying to do. I wonder if it put user on timeout. It says put put user on timeout, ban user, and delete their comments. But now I can see it. So hopefully Ink's actually telling me not. Because I'm like, I hope, as in he's not been banned for the channel. Because that's what I was thinking in the back of my own head. As in, I've banned and deleted them from StreamYards. Does that mean then that I blocked him from seeing as in to be in chat as in on the channel? That's what I was thinking. And I started panicking. I actually started panicking there. So what I've done is I've jumped to the live stream or the studio and then jumped back in it again. Because that's exactly, I think, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to delete the email from the, as not for the YouTube side, but for the StreamYard side. Because I'm like, well, if it's showing up in StreamYards, as in surely I should be able to delete my own email address from it. But it just says when I pressed on it as it was scrolling so quick because other people are talking, and as I started to scroll, I pressed the wrong message or the wrong one at the side of it, and it says that's it said because there's the three dots. Because when you press the three dots, it says with an egg cup. It says put user in timeout, and then there's like a symbol where I score through it. Like when you go to a sign and it says you can't go through this road, and it's got like a round thing, and it's got a scroll through it. David says the StreamYard side doesn't matter. Because it said ban user and delete, as it said, ban user and delete their comments. But it's come back up after I've come back out. It's StreamYard and back in again. Because I'm like, I wonder if there's an actual settings. Because it's like you've got a private chat as on the other side. Fucking StreamYards is a pain in the ass. Because has anybody seen the advertisement for StreamYards lately? The StreamYards on here. They want to know the StreamYards ear, right? The StreamYards ear one, right? Which they're advertising at the moment. Now I don't know how better it is, as in for StreamYards normal to StreamYards ear. StreamYards ear, they want 45. They want, what was it, £45 a month? £45 a month they want for StreamYards ear. So I'm like, well, does that mean then they're going to do the same way what they done with Google? Hangouts, what they did with Hangouts. Because you remember how we used to use Hangouts for, as in doing, when we used to do the lives on YouTube before it stopped. Know how they've turned over Hangouts to business. Because I'm like, does that mean then that they're going to stop the free one? So you have to pay either for the StreamYards for the next one up, which it was 25, taken down to, I think, discounted to, I think it was $10 a month. Are they going to actually do away with that and then do the one, the StreamYards here? So you have to pay £45 to it? Because people just walk. If they're going to do that to people just walk. People go, well, I'm not using StreamYards. So people will start using the other ones that's out there now. Don't forget to delete your email from the YouTube side. I'm trying to think if I can go on the tablet. If I can go on my tablet and delete it. I wonder if I can delete it for the thing there. I wonder if I can do it while it's still live. I wonder if when it's still live, I can delete it from when things saying about it. I'm saying about it. I wonder if I can delete it from the. I don't understand this. It's playing. This is playing live to YouTube, right? But I can't even get it on my tablet as me live at the moment on YouTube. Now that's weird. Alright, now I've got it because now it's coming up with the thing. I'm like, what? Alright, now I've got it because now it's coming up with the thing. I'm like, what? Alright, now I've got it because now it's coming up with the thing. Inkman was unhidden by. Inkman was hidden by. Inkman was unhidden by. Inkman was hidden by. I think I fixed it, guys. Anyway, as in, I don't know if things just. I don't. I don't know if I don't know if Hank's noticed. I've just gave him. I've just gave Ink a blue spanner, so it doesn't happen again. Because it means then if it happens next time, as in he can actually unhide himself. High coin caption. Because as I said, I went on to, I think I went on to done what you said. I was listening to what you were saying to me as and go on the YouTube side. That's what I was trying to do, going while it was live, so I could remove as in that email address as I wanted to see. Because as I said, it's like David said, turn down your, because it was echoing. Aye, that's what I was doing, David, turning down the sound on it. I just put this tablet out the road because I don't need it now. Because that was the whole idea of it. Because I was like, I want to fix it because I didn't mean to do what I did with ink. It was totally accidental. As in, it was scrolling. It doesn't scroll quick, but it scrolls. It scrolls quite a bit. As in, as it was scrolling, I've obviously clicked along the wrong one. But then I've tried to unban them. Try to find out how you did it on StreamYards as the unban them. Because I was like, that means then I can't see him. I can't see ink. And he done nothing wrong. It was ink says I was trying to delete the Gmail what I'd put in. But then when ink said about go to the YouTube side, that's what I was looking through the YouTube side and I couldn't see me live. I was like, because then I was like, if I remove it, and it means then the trolls can't get through. Because what they'll do is a hacker will use your email account. That's how they get your email. Because you use the algorithms as they hack you, and then they take hold of your account. And it's a pain in the ass trying to fix it. Try to sort it. So I was like that, and I'm thinking, how do I sort it? And I was like, if there's a way of doing it, because I was going to bring ink in onto the panel, and then I was like, if we can't fix it that way, I was like, somebody obviously must know. And then that's what I've just done, because it asked me, there's two types of moderators. You've got what they call a managing moderator, which means then that they can actually do things with your account because they're a managing moderator. But there was also standard moderator, so I pressed standard moderator on Inks because I know Inks one of the troops anyway, so I know that I'm safe with Ink. So I was like, well, if I give Ink a spanner, then it saves me having to sort it out or unhide them if it ever happens again. Because I was like, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I was like, what have I touched? I touched that. What have I done? Aye. I know I ain't but and I was like, how do I unfix this? I was like, I've not done this before on StreamYards. Because I didn't know that, because you're messing, StreamYards are messing about with a system, right? But I understand that they want to update it because they want to put new features on it and bring it up to where they want it to be as in the next 2 or 3 years, so that basically they can make money off it, right? Which we all know, a company who does whatever or a website, they want money. So the only way for them to make money is to do something for free or whatever for this for 6 months, or a year, get everybody on board that they can, and then they start asking you for a small donation or give you a discount rate for you to take the next plan up, because they want you to take the next plan up, hoping that you will. But there will be a time like what they've done with Hangouts where they'll decide we're not getting any money off it, so why should we have it on board? So then they end up to say, in the next 6 months, we're going to discontinue this service. So that's what you usually do. They'll usually tell you 6 months or 8 months before a managing moderator can delete exactly. Managing moderator can delete the comments and that of a standard moderator and time them out if necessary. Exactly. Because I was like, well, managing means that you can manage somebody, manage my account, and I was like, I'm like a bit wary of that. Well, who do I trust and who do I know? I was like, at least if you've all got a standard as a standard moderator, it means then that I can remove you at any time. But I don't see me removing anybody because I think's one of the team. David's the same. Liston, I wasn't sure about, and then I had to remove mods anyway. There was a couple of mods that I needed to remove anyway, so I done it last week. But when I done it, I forgot to save it. And I put it all in, done it all. So that's me finished it. Didn't see the save button because the save button was further down. Came off it, went back on it again. Went fuck. The names that I've put in as moderators are no there. So why is that? Then looked at it and thought, I haven't bloody saved this. So I had to do it twice. And when I done it, then I was like, right, that's blistering and that. So I said to Blister the night, are you either grey or are you blue? Because Blister asked, because usually when somebody asks them about gibbous, I'm like, do I make them a moderator? I don't know. Because somebody shouldn't ask you. It should be you wanting to make them a moderator. It was when Rob said about you, as in random, said about you, and I was like, well, if random I trust, there's certain people that I do trust in the USA community, and if they say, aye, they're alright, then I'll give them that trust that they vouched for them. That person's vouched for them. They know them. No, can't manage your account except for adding words that are to be held for review. I must stand to a standard moderator, not a managing man. Because I always thought a managing man, it's like a managing director. If you're managing director, you're made accountable. So you're actually got part of that account. It's actually good to have David about here and he knows about this stuff, or he knows more than what I do. That's even better. That's good. Because I'm still getting used to this StreamYards. I'll stop doing it for like 6 months or whatever, or I'll just do videos or I'll do shorts, and then I'll decide I'm like, do I go live? Because I haven't been live for a long time, and I'm like, maybe it'll come alright, maybe it'll be alright, and then I'm like, I start getting nervous, I start getting anxious when I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a while, and I'm like a bit anxious. I got an eye out for trolls as I managed mod for many. You're a standard moderator, but you can actually put somebody as a managing. That's what it said, managing moderators. Because that's when I went into YouTube and I went to time, I clicked on inks, and that's it said either make them a managing mod or a standard. So I just clicked standard because I thought, well, at least because I want to be able to, because if anything happens, guys, I don't want to blame a moderator. If anything that happens, it's on my shoulders. So then I take the consequences, because I wouldn't like want to use, as in somebody coming to use and saying, by the way, I was on such and such's channel and you banned me and giving you all the carry on as in behind the news lot. Because that's what some people do. They'll email a certain person and go, he's moderator on such and such his channel, he's blocked me. So then they start annoying that person and start pressurising them and hounding them and being nasty as in me emails and all that carry on. Because that's why George took a lot of the spanners away, because that's what was happening behind the scenes. People were getting emailed as in, and it was a case it was their fault, it was them that was causing the problems and how dare they and all that carry on. StreamYard is good for having people on the panel. David, I've never know. This is an open panel. It's always been an open panel, buddy. It's the only thing that I say is that I need to see your face on camera first, as in so that I know who it is. So I know I'm not gonna get porn bombed. As in, because there has been channels that's been porn bombed, and it's usually the host that gets, as in, their channel either closed or as in they get the ban put on them for 90 days. Exactly, Bliston. Only give that right to someone who is always there and has respect and looks out for chat. Aye, but I've got mods as in, and I don't hold them accountable and saying you have to be here every time I'm live, because sometimes I'm spontaneous with my lives. Sometimes if I have a good day and maybe I'm in a certain mood, I'll just spontaneously go live. But then I decided when George had been talking to me over Messenger on Facebook, and he was giving me a couple of pointers. And when George gave me the couple of pointers, I thought maybe he's right. Maybe I've not been looking at it that way. Maybe I've been looking at it from a different angle. And I was like, maybe I can see his point here. And I was like, maybe it's time to go as in a Saturday, because when I did the one with the boxes with does anybody play Jenga? And I put in it, I play with open boxes. They are actually unopened boxes in my double cupboard at the moment, and they're all sitting upon each other. And that's all stuff for the auction. And I've got another box that's supposed to be coming over this month, as in that's already filled. And the Durbans were talking about, as in trying to put, instead of being two boxes, the box that was half full or whatever, and put it into the other box. But they weren't sure if it would work out, where it would have to split, where it would be enough space to get it in, and what weight it would actually turn out. I think you're only allowed, I think it's up to about 14 pounds or something like that, 14 pounds a weight or something like that in a box. Because the bottom will fall out of box. It can happen. Because I'll get stuff lying in coin ops as well. And I've got a couple of bits with 710, which I says don't bother about them. And then I've got a couple of bits now with spray can as well. So I've got bits and pieces all over the place, and everything that I've said about it's lying in places. It's all paid for. It's all bought and paid for. It's only just the shipping. Because what we do is I usually wait until it's a big box of stuff, like a medium priority box, because it's actually cheaper for me to ship it on one, as in at one stage, because it saves having to do it in bits and pieces at a time. No, Blaster, I'll be honest with everybody, because at the end of the day, I'd rather be truthful with the lot of yous, as in as yous as supporters, because it's not really about the numbers. It was everybody was there for me when my father passed away and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of people become like more family to me than what anything else because I only have my mum, and I don't really have friends. I usually call people acquaintances. I've got acquaintances because my dad was the same. He was like, they're acquaintances. They're not really your friend because you can't really class them as a friend because you don't always see them all the time. You don't see them as in like every week. It's like once in a blue moon. So they're basically he would class them as acquaintances. He had a lot of acquaintances in a lot of places, my old man. As in he was pally where he knew and he would do deals, wheels and deals with them. He was always wheeling and dealing, constantly wheeling and dealing. That was like that his whole life until up to end up with the vascular dementia. But we tried to tell him we loved him as for who he was, but the drinking part of him, the drinking part of him, that was the worst part because when he got a drink in him, he wouldn't like start fighting. He would start like an argument, and it was like an argument, and it was a case of he had to be he had to win the argument, and he would keep on and on and on and on and on at you. And I remember one time that I fucking snapped. I just snapped one night. It was one night in particular, and I snapped, and I was like, and I felt bad about it. I really did. But it was him that caused it because he kept nipping and nipping and nipping and nipping and nipping. And he kept coming back. He'd come in the room and then he would fucking back out the room and then he'd come back in again and he said something else and he kept going at it to see how far he could push it. And eventually I just fucking snapped. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would have lost my mind while I was home when I got hurt. Getting on here helped me. I know, so I think, man, there's a lot of people that it's exactly the same. Set 7 days is off work. I know, because it's like talking to a Brit. I hate being on panel myself. I'd rather be company because it's to me it's like talking to a camera or talking to that bit. It's like talking to that brick wall there, as in you can see that wall behind me, but I've got a wall in front of me, and it's like talking to the brick wall, and I hate it. It's because I've been so many times as in like I used to be more with my dad, so I was always running about him all the time, constantly. But then there was times where he would tell me to fuck off. I think it's time. He used to go. I think it's time for you to go up the road. That was his time to tell me to go fuck off, go up the road. I'll be up later on. But he would sit there until it was finishing time. I lost my brother to cancer, and then my dad hung himself. Fucking, that is hard. That is fucking hard. That hits hard. Because when somebody does that, commits suicide, I wished I'd have realised. I wished I'd have known. I should have been looking for the signs. I should have been looking for the signs. I should have seen it was there. I could have done more. I could have done. I could have done. I could have done more. Because that happened to J5, Johnny 5, as in his friend, and he ended up one night in particular, he ran out in front of a train. He went under the railway tracks, as in run out along the track and waited for a train coming. As soon as the train came, he fucking run under the front of it, committed suicide. and it affects your friends that's round about you, as in your loved ones. That's who more it affects. Because there was a time when my marriage had just failed, and there's a bypass that runs up and down between the two estates here now. They never used to be. Used to be a lot of flat field, and I says to my mum, I felt like fucking ending my life, and I was like, but then when I thought about it, I was like, it's my loved ones, and then I'm thinking to myself, how would it feel if you were in a car coming up the road and somebody run out in front of you, and you couldn't put the brakes on quick enough, and you just see this body going all across the bonnet or fucking up the bonnet and then right over the top of the roof? How does it affect that driver, as in seeing that happen in front of him, that flashing before him? That's the part that ding me. So you're not just affecting your own loved ones, you're affecting somebody else that's a stranger to you. And I was like, nah, I don't think I want to do that way. But eventually, over time, it healed, or the thought that's type of thought stopped occurring in my head, my head, because I was like, I don't have the bottle to do it. But there is people out there that's done it, and there's groups out there for people as in that are feeling that way. There's like mental health things or whatever out there for men that's for the ages of 20, something like 25 or something, 25 to 40, I think. I hate to talk about it. If only you had what I seen, it has scared me forever. It's okay to talk. I had my mum being in the same bed as my dad, and the next morning she woke up at 6:30, her usual time, the alarm went off, got out of bed. I was in here, and all I heard was mum going, like that, and I thought, what the fuck's wrong with her? And she goes, I think, I went, and I'm cool as a cucumber, right? And I goes, what's the matter? I think. My actual dad passed away during the night, and I goes like that. I goes, I goes, okay, maybe you just don't feel him breathing or whatever. So I went in the room to revive him, to resusc him. It was like touching down me. It was like putting your hand in a deep. It was like putting your hand in a deep freezer, as and that's how it felt. It was like as if putting the hand in the deep freezer. But I was like, the day that I actually come on YouTube, and everybody's like, why are you doing on YouTube if your dad's just passed away? Because I didn't want to think about my dad had passed away. Because when they were taking the body out, as in out of here, and they put him onto the tray, and you see this, as in the black body bag, that's when I knew he wasn't coming back. That's when it hit me harder. That's when it hit me harder, was knowing that he wasn't coming back. It's alright if somebody goes into hospital and they're sick. You think, well, maybe they'll come back. Maybe there'll be a chance of them coming back. But when you see the body bag or them in the thing in that coffin, you know for a fact they ain't coming back. Nobody will ever take their place. Nobody will ever, nobody will ever take their place. That's when you know. My dad's been gone, what? Mum says it's what, 5 year? 5 year my dad's 5 years my dad's been gone. But it's still tender. Still tender. But there's times where I have good memories and I think about all the good memories rather than all the bad stuff. Oh, Boston, what do you want to talk about? Coins, metal detecting, magnet fishing? Because I'm going to go anyway. I'm shooting off anyway. I'm just about finished. Because I've just to tidy up. I've just to tidy up, as in tidy up the stuff, and then I'm me, and then I'm off, mate. Because that's like 3 years. That's nearly 3 years now. Because I've worked it out. I've got like four. I've got 20 hours a month. I've done 4 hours last week, so that was 4 hours for the 20, and then I've done 3 hours a night, so that's like 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 hours. So it's 7 hours taken away for the 20 hours. The 20 hours that we have, the 20 hours that I have until it goes back on again. Because they renew it. I think once she they renew it, whatever time you started an account with StreamYards, that's when they usually do it. See you later, guys. Bye.